We know that he was shot at least 7 times. It actually may have been 8. Uh, he was in surgery pretty much all day yesterday at the time of our press conference at around 3 o'clock Central. We announced that he was in surgery, and I was getting updates even after midnight. So he did come out of surgery. He had to have additional hardware placed in his spine. And the extent of his spinal cord injury is still somewhat unknown. But when you hear that a bullet has shredded through at least a portion of his spinal cord, you are likely to have a severe permanent injury. So he's likely to have at least partial, if not complete, paralysis below the level of that spinal cord injury. But miraculously, given the point blank range from which those shots were fired, it does appear he's going to survive. We have not heard anything directly. We've heard only the reporting that they've asked that people not rush to judgment. The stark contrast to that is that this officer seems to have completely rushed to judgment in the manner in which he handled this particular encounter. Over the last couple days, so Monday and Tuesday, our primary objective was to get Julia into the hospital. There are various reasons why she was unable to, Jacob being in surgery, but then also COVID related reasons. And so we were trying to get her in to see Jacob. And in doing so, we had to communicate with the Kenosha County Sheriff's Office, and we were unable to make contact. We did receive assistance from the Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office, but not Kenosha, even at a time when they had jurisdiction over Jacob. And so we have not had communication with them. We're going to continue to try to reach them so that we can figure out what facts they have, because we're entitled to those. He did not. So in the vehicle, he did not have a weapon. I can't speak directly to what he owned, but what I can say is that his 3 children were in the car. That was on the forefront of his mind. That is the most important thing to him in his life, is his family and his children. The 3 boys he had in the car, 8, 5, and 3 years old. So to even imagine that Jacob was on his way to start an altercation with the police, and that's what he was doing with his 3 little boys in the car as they were celebrating the 8-year-old Israel's birthday. That's just not the facts. This was an unjustified shooting. That's obvious. Facts about what happened in the time leading up to the shooting are going to come out. We're going to be talking to witnesses. We'll be talking to Jacob. So those facts will come out. But irrespective of what those facts are, when he's walking around the car, and for him to be from point blank range shot in the back that many times, to essentially have a death sentence put on him, that is not justified. That is excessive force. And that's why we're going to be proceeding with the civil lawsuit.